Go placidly amid the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even the dull and ignorant. They too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexations to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter, for always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself.
You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here, and whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should.
Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career. However humble, it is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself. Especially do not feign affection. Neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is as perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of the years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune, but do not distress yourself with imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness, beyond a wholesome discipline. Be gentle with yourself.
You are a child.
You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive him to be, and whatever your labors and aspirations in the noisy confusion of life. Keep peace with your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be careful. Strive to be happy.
You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. You are a child.
Yes. Good evening, all my South Orange Maple listeners, and all those other listeners in the towns of Melbourne, Livingston, Irvington, West Orange, East Orange, Orange, and Newark. Welcome to In the Village with Anselm Marjorie on the South Orange Maple Online Radio Experience, and live on the World Wide Web at somore.org, and the only radio show covering all your news, opinions, politics, talk, and sports happening in the South Orange Maple communities. You can listen to us every Monday through Friday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. That's Monday through Friday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. and reach us at 973-327-3626. That's 973-327-3626 to participate in the discussion. As usual, we have an interesting program lined up for you this evening, and I look forward to your participation in the discussion. Marjorie, how are you doing today?
I'm okay. It's happy election day, and so I don't feel that good, so...
Happy what?
Election day. It's exciting. To me, this is like a holiday.
Election is exciting?
Elections are exciting. It's part of the democratic process. It's all we've got here. And, you know, local elections are even more exciting because those are the only people that really can do anything because you can't vote for any national politicians that are going to really do anything.
Why do black folks say that's all we got? We got more than that.
What else have we?
In America?
Why are you going to get your eyes all big? Yes.
You-
That's one of the many ways of political participation.
Oh, you talking about political participation?
Yes, it is.
You just said that's one of the things we got.
That's, one of the free things that doesn't take much energy to do.
What was the other two?
Oh, I said one of the free things, not one of the tree things.
Oh, free. My mistake.
We don't have enough money to hire lobbyists or to pay off people or, you know, all the other ways. There's no, you know. This is a conventional method of participation and one that more people take participation in but don't necessarily do.
But, you know, I was kind of concerned about, I read something in maplewoodian.com. Okay, and the title, that's the same one I sent you?
Yes, my dear.
It said, School Board Candidate Electioneering in Violation of State Code.
Right.
We spotted School Board Candidate Goodwin Maloku electioneering outside a polling place at Prospect Church tonight, a violation of election code as a violation of the election code.
Right.
All right, and then they give a definition of what is
Electioneering
electioneering.
is, yes.
It's an activity or display of material that is intended to advocate, solicit, or suggest support for a candidate, political party, or public referendum. And that's NJSA 19.35-15. Where is the protected zone? It extends 100 feet from the outside entrance of the polling place up to and including the polling room. Now, this is my good friend Joe Strapp from the maplewoodian.com. You know, and...
So this is a citizen reporter, putting this in on his blog.
Yeah, this is Joe Strapp from maplewoodian.com.
I've met him before.
Yeah. And Joe does a good job, though.
Okay.
You know, he has a lot of information, some of the other...
What do you think should be done? Did the police come? Is there some official to do something about that?
No, but you know...
Was there a picture taken up?
No, but you know, it fascinates me.
Because that's the only... Go ahead with what you observed today. What did you see?
Well, before
around 1 o'clock when you sent me a text.
Yeah, before I go there, I just want to say this. It just fascinates me that there are 4 candidates running, and you only went to one of the polling booths. I mean,
that could have been his polling site.
Well, yeah, but if you want to get a true sample and to make this report very diverse and balanced, you would have driven to the other polling booths as well.
Polling sites, yeah.
Just to make sure that there were no other people that were electioneering at those polling places. And so this morning I went to vote. I voted at the Morrow Church on Ridgewood Road.
Right.
You know where the Morrow Church is?
Yes, I passed it on my way here.
Okay. And I was kind of surprised. I saw Elizabeth Baker. She was there about like after 8 this morning. Mm-hmm. And I was like, wow. You know, I was kind of shocked.
Why?
Because I was thinking...
it's illegal for her to be outside.
Yeah, because I was thinking...
handing out literature?
Yeah.
She wasn't going there to vote herself. She was handing out literature.
As a matter of
I don't think
fact...
she lives over here.
My wife got some of the literature as well.
From Elizabeth Baker?
Yeah, and she was there.
Personally?
She was there. My wife voted later on this evening.
And she saw Elizabeth Baker there?
Well, she got literature regarding Elizabeth Baker and...
near the site of the poll.
Yeah.
So there's electioneering is illegal for all, or is it illegal only for the candidate? It's probably illegal for all.
I would say it's illegal for all. So I was just kind of taken aback that I saw a story in maplewoodian.com, and you know, Elizabeth Baker was out there maybe
doing the same thing you're saying.
Doing the same thing, yeah.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news, where we've got 2 candidates out electioneering, advocating for themselves in front of polling sites.
But you see what the media
Both
does
of them
again?
cited, well, you're the media too, dear, so now you have brought out this other issue.
Well, balance.
So you've added balance. Now, Has anyone got a picture of any of that?
No, I didn't take a picture.
I wonder if anybody has a picture of Mr. Dr. Maloko out there.
I'm sure they took a picture.
You think so?
Yeah.
It wasn't in the paper or
But he
on
just
his
didn't put
blog.
it. Just in case someone decided they want to question whether it was true or not, he took a picture. And
You didn't think to take a picture.
I think he did.
No, did you think to do that?
No, I didn't think it was necessary.
Did you realize that something was weird about it?
Yeah, I realized.
That's why you sent the text.
Yeah, that's
early
why I
in the
sent the
day.
text. Something was really weird about it. And it was that early in the morning. It was like after 8 in the morning. And I actually talked to her. She said, "Oh, I didn't know you run."
We're going to get back to you again. As usual, we're talking about politics. You going to start talking about your 12-pack, too?
If you're going to tell you and this, you and this, you and this.
At any rate, so here we've got, 4 candidates running for 3 spots. I wonder if that electioneering, what does it do? Is it, what's the penalty? Is there a...
Well,
Because someone just called me from a poll, and they said that someone, one of the main advocates of Dr. Maloko was out there handing out stuff. I guess this was a poll watcher, this friend of mine, who said she was to deliver the vote from the Hilton area. I'm sorry. So...
I think you can be certain.
where I vote
distance.
at, I don't see anything like that. So.
You know what?
I vote at the church on Prospect. So, Prospect and what is that? Tuscan Road. Prospect Presbyterian Church, I suppose it is. So and I guess it's such an open space that you're not going to see that many people or anybody out there. I've met pollsters before, but other than that, no.
I looked at it. I didn't have any difficulties with it, but I just thought it was kind of weird.
Well, it's illegal.
Maybe she doesn't know. She's a rookie.
Isn't Steve Latz her campaign advisor? He should know.
I don't
He's a
think,
kingmaker after all.
I don't think he might have told her that.
Of course.
I don't think Goodwin Maloko knows either. I think it was an innocent activity. Really?
Well, if you're running, I guess you should know something like that, and someone should advise you as to,
Well, you should. But I don't make much of it. The reason why I don't make much of it is because you think you're going to make up your mind based on getting a flyer before you go into the polling booth?
No, I think that that's something I asked myself earlier myself. Is my mind made up already before I walk in?
Oh, yeah, my mind is already made up.
And with a piece of literature.
But you know what's fascinating to me? That the way the ballot is structured has a lot to do with it as well.
Yeah, did you see where, what's his name's?
Jones.
Yeah, I mean, I had to look.
Man, he was...
You had to look for his name. There was another Jones.
Don't tell people who you voted for.
No, but I mean, I was like, where is this? I'm just talking about the people I looked for, their names,
Yeah.
people I've met in the past
I actually
weeks
looked
and
for
that
his
I know
name as well.
personally. And
You had to look real hard, man. You had to like...
what do you do to get your name that low? I mean, it was like in the middle of it. You saw
that means he's not a Democrat. He's not a Republican. He has to be.
You were thinking the same thing I was thinking.
He has to be an independent. I mean, they were like, put him.
But there were other independents that were not way,
Well, the thing about it is that, the freeholders' names, it was at the top,
That's right.
right? But his name was like way down at the bottom, man. If you didn't know who Jones was, you'd be like,
You wouldn't have even seen it if you were not looking for it.
but then not
And
only
I don't
that.
think that the average person is going to really be looking.
But then when you look for the Board of Education, you got to look for the Board of Education candidates too, because it's way over on the right. It's way over on the right. So it was very weird.
Now, unfortunately, I wasn't. The way the whole